Good morning, everyone. It is a rainy day. It is a good day not to be on the AT. We're actually going to have rain for the next couple days. I have my rental car from Enterprise. I got a haircut and a beard trim so that I don't look homeless when I go to my daughter's graduation. And I am all set to get on the road to Akron, Ohio. I'm so excited.
How may I help you?
Hi, could I please have a number 5 combo with a large iced caramel macchiato?
I'm sorry, our macchiato machine's down. Would you like a frappe or iced coffee?
An iced coffee will be fine. Large, please. And
French vanilla? Or just plain?
French vanilla is fine. And
Okay.
could I also please have a cinnamon roll and a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, just the sandwich.
Okay, anything else?
That's it. Could you repeat that back, please?
Yes, just cinnamon roll, bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, bacon, egg, and cheese griddle, the meal with the large iced vanilla coffee.
That's correct. Thank you.
Okay. You can come to the first window.
Thank you. The hiker hunger is real.
Then turn right.
Anna Perry, Julius Fox, Jamie Taylor,
Well, everyone, it was a successful trip to Akron. My daughter Anna had a wonderful graduation. We celebrated the event last night with a good family dinner. And this morning, Twinkle and I had a Mother's Day breakfast for her at the hotel. It's bittersweet, but now I am on my way back to West Virginia. I've said goodbye to Twinkle. She's headed home. I'm headed back to the trail, and I will start again tomorrow morning, fresh on the trail. This is where we left off on Thursday. We are back on the AT. Okay, so this is unexpected. This is our walkway across the Potomac River. Apparently we are not authorized to cross. You're gonna have to, I think, see about a shuttle to cross the river. This is odd. It's pretty scene though. So good morning, everyone. Apparently, the bridge across the Potomac that I need to walk across is closed. I head back to the town's inn where I stayed the other day. see if they know anything about it. Maybe see if they can get me a shuttle to the other side of the river. Good morning, everyone. It has been a hectic start of the day. I'm in Maryland, and as you can see behind me or next to me, that is the Potomac River. So the 2 days of rain has caused extensive flooding, and as you saw in the earlier video, the walking bridge across the Potomac River from West Virginia into Maryland was closed. During the rain and the flooding, a barge had broken its moorings and struck the bridge. And so as a result, the bridge is closed. So I had to arrange for a shuttle to take me across the river, and I am now about a mile, I guess, up trail of the footbridge. So here very shortly, I will arrive at the same footbridge, but on the Maryland side of the river. And there I will pick up the AT. So the only portion of the AT which I could not cover at this time was just the footbridge itself across the Potomac. So I'm glad to at least know that I will be back on the AT after coming directly off of where I would have come off that bridge. So no indication on how long that bridge would have stayed closed. There are railroad workers obviously doing inspections. That bridge shares, the footbridge shares a rail line. And so with all of that, I'm sure there's engineers and safety officials and things that are doing their inspections, but there's no indication of how long that will be closed. So it is good to be back. I had a terrific weekend watching my daughter Anna graduate and enjoying the Mother's Day breakfast with Twinkle. It's good to be back. You probably noticed I have a new shirt. I bought this actually several weeks ago. The shirt is very breathable. It's a button down, but it's very breathable material, which is important during the summer months. It does have long sleeves, which I can roll down for when the biting insects start. And eventually on the AT, when I'm above the tree line, rolling the sleeves down will help for additional sun protection as well. So very functional. I still have my t-shirt that I've been hiking in from the start. It'll be an alternate shirt, but with the warmer months, it'll likely be the shirt that I sleep in the evening. So I did lighten my load a bit. My hiking pants, which I never wore, went back with Twinkle, along with the belt and things. So really my pack did go down a couple ounces, and I'm happy for that. So today is going to be a 23.2 mile day to the Pine Knob Shelter. That 23.2 starting when I connect back to the AT. Weather's going to be beautiful today. It's going to be in the mid 60s. It's going to be sunny all week. And I'm going to be walking across or along the Potomac River here for quite a while. Unfortunately, because of the flooding, it's not very pretty right now, but it's going to be a fantastic day. I'm happy to be back. Thanks for joining me. So through the trees, you can see the town of Harper's Ferry. and the end of the bridge where I would have picked up to cross the river. As you can see, the barge is not there any longer, but that is the bridge that I was unable to cross because it is closed. So this is where the Appalachian Trail would have come off of the bridge, off of the staircase. As you can see, it's closed down from this angle too. There's actually some rail workers working on the bridge itself. So with that, we are back on the AT. It is so good to be back. So this first 2.5 miles that I'm on of the Appalachian Trail shares a path called the C&O Canal. And as you can see, it's right alongside the Potomac, which is really surging. We're gonna have a pretty flat morning today for the first 2.5 miles. Then we'll gain some elevation around the Weaverton cliffs. And then we'll have really what should be some smooth ridge walking. All right, folks, even though we got a late start on the day, the Weaverton Cliffs are 0.2 miles downhill. We're gonna quick divert and see what we can see. All right, everybody, we're looking at the Potomac River. There's a couple day hikers up here with me, but it's a good view, nice landscape. First view of Maryland. And back on the AT. So far, Maryland's been pretty smooth. There's some rocks here, but they're not boulders exactly. Footing's pretty good. The grade's not too steep. This is the old estate ruins of George A. Townsend. He was a writer during the Civil War who wrote articles under the pen name of Gath. Gathland State Park is established on this site. It contains some historical buildings as well as these ruins. There's even an unused tomb for Gath or George A. Townsend on the property. So everyone, this portion of the trail goes through the Washington State Park. You'll see here on the left is the Mount Vernon shelter. I think this is intended more to be a picnic shelter versus a sleeping shelter. It does not show up on the Far Out app, at least that I saw today. This road takes us to the original Washington Monument. It's kind of nice that the AT comes in such close proximity to it. The road is lined with key milestones of George Washington's career. This is the original Washington Monument. It was built in 1827, almost 60 years before the current national monument in Washington, D.C. Just behind it, we have this wonderful view of Maryland. We're looking south right now. It's an interesting structure, to be sure. Too bad we're only 18.3 miles into the day. Still have at least 5 miles left, and it's getting later in the afternoon, so we're running out of daylight. Otherwise, I would have lingered a little bit at that site. It would have been a good place to sit and have a snack. It's really, really an interesting site, and you know, it's really particularly awesome, and I'm grateful that the AT is within such close proximity in order for me to see it. Well, everybody, I decided that because I was so close, I'm gonna walk another 1.7 miles to the Annapolis Rocks Overlook. There's a Potomac Appalachian Trail Club that maintains a camping site there that I can use. No cost, but it holds up to 13 tents, it said. Has a spring and 2 privies. But the best part is the campsite is right next to the overlook and it faces west. So it's about 6:15 in the evening now. Still have about 1.3 miles left. But the good news is I should get there in enough time, hopefully set up camp, and maybe I'll get a sunset. So that's the new plan. When we're all said and done, it's gonna be a 24.9 mile day. All right, everybody, we made it up to the Annapolis Rocks Overlook. Sunset, I think, is gonna be a good one. Well, everybody, it was a terrific day. I'm so grateful for that sunset, and I'm so grateful to be back on the AT for what is now going to be my long push to complete the second half. I enjoyed my zeros. I really enjoyed being able to see my daughter graduate and see Twinkle for Mother's Day. But being back on the AT is special. And I'm grateful for my family for continuing to give me their support. I'm grateful for your support, and I look forward to sharing tomorrow's adventure. Thanks, everybody. I'm Brix.